Hi, my name is Barry Milimo from the Tree Club, and this is Quentin, Allan, also from the Tree Club. This is Nick, the botanist from Zambia, Flora. So it's also part of the Tree Club. So Nick, could you kindly please share with us any knowledge you have on this tree? What's the name of this tree?
This is one of the species of Commiphora that we have. Commiphora Karibensis.
Okay.
Some of these names are a little bit more difficult to pronounce at times.
Is that scientific?
That is the scientific name, yeah. This is in the family Burseraceae,
okay, which
is not a very big family in Zambia, but produces some fantastic ornamental specimens. And the tree then has that kind of aroma like, what is that name? Camphor. That camphor is, I believe, comes from the Commiphora genus. Not this tree specifically, but it does have an aroma. And one way to identify the trees is when getting the leaves that you can kind of smush them up.
Okay. And
get that kind of aroma.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That gives you a very specific ability to identify what families these are coming from. So other trees will produce an aroma as well, but it helps to narrow down.
Okay.
But one of the most ornamental features of these trees, of this tree in particular, is this kind of fluted bark.
Okay.
And actually fluted wood too. It's not just the bark that does this. The wood kind of grows into these almost like pseudo wings as they start to get bigger and things like that.
Okay.
So when the tree is completely leafless,
yeah,
it has a lot of interest in terms of just the form of it. It's kind of almost like a natural bonsai in the way that they kind of look like.
That's great.
Are there any traditional uses for it that you know of?
Yeah, traditionally, this tree, okay, that's traditionally proven, so to say. When you have this tree around your surrounding, you cannot be visited by any bad spirit. Yeah, that is what this tree is known for. Yeah.
And then obviously in that, then it must be fairly easy to propagate. How do people propagate it to then plant it around their homesteads?
Yeah, with this tree you can easily propagate it through the truncheons. Yeah.
Okay, so taking a cutting like you would of the pterocarpus.
Yeah.
Again, that 30 centimeters?
30 centimeters, yeah.
Okay.
So during October when it's very hot in Zambia, that's the best time to
take these cuttings.
Yeah.
And just planting straight in the ground.
Stick it in the ground, then later on it will start shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't see any flowers or fruits on the tree at the moment, so it might be easier, I suppose, then to propagate it through truncheons than it is to grow through seeds.
Exactly, yeah.
And you'll get it growing faster that way as well.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's just starting to flower here.
Oh, okay.
But none of them are open by the look of it.
Okay, that's great.
But we can see here that it's got kind of a nice little grouping of them.
So that means, yeah, they come from truncheons, because these it seems like they're from the roots.
Yes, yeah, you can see shooting coming up from these roots that are coming from the main trees.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. That's great. You had it.
Another feature of this tree is in March, just before it loses its leaves.
Yeah.
It is so easy to see in the forest because it's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. Orange, yellow.
Oh, so it has a lovely kind of fall color.
Beautiful, the fall color, yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, that's great.
Another reason to grow it then, in the end.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, also...
lose its leaves early.
So, do you have any idea what animals eats the fruits? Is it a fruit tree or...?
It's not a fruit tree in terms of having a fleshy fruit.
Oh, okay.
I think the fruits are more distributed actually by birds.
Okay.
Because when the seed pod breaks open, the seed is usually surrounded by a yellow, what they call an aril. So this is a bit of a thin fleshy covering around the seed that for us humans would not be it's not big enough to give us any sustenance, but for a bird to take that and eat the aril off, or maybe even an insect might then eat that aril.
Like hornbills?
Crowned hornbills,
Yeah.
brown-headed parrots. They love these trees. They really
Oh, that's great.
And when the leaves have gone, often the berries they stay on for a very long time.
Yes, they stand out quite well at that stage.
Easy to see the birds because there's no foliage to hide them.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's great. That's great. We have learned from these tree people. So you're very for yourself. Thank you very much. See you